Dear Mr. Peter Obi, this is an open letter that I wish to write to you. This move that you made, you and Abia Governor Alex Otti, on getting Nenadi Usman as the acting chairman or interim chairman of the Labour Party, technically removing Julius Abure as the chairman. This move, is it the right move? I ask because when you spoke in the US on that interview that you had, when you were asked to respond to Kenneth Okonkwo's comments, you said categorically, and I quote, that you will not behave rascally. Which means to me that you are a person, you are a man of integrity, because previously you have said that the road to your excellency must be excellent. So I want to ask again, this move, getting Nenadi Usman to be interim chairman of the Labour Party, is it the right move? Is it not acting rascally? Now, I am a big fan of yours. A very, very big fan. Not just that I'm an obedient. I'm a very, very big fan of yours. For 3 reasons. I've mentioned those 3 reasons before. I won't mention them here now. So you can trust that I will be one to speak my mind to you, to air my concerns to you. Not just as an obedient, but as an ardent follower. You can call me your protege. Now, this is a warning to all obedience. I am speaking directly to Peter Obi. I want to warn, if you're an obedient and you come and comment rubbish on the comment section, I will come for you. I usually don't respond brutally to people, but if you do that in this video, I will come for you. You don't like Peter Obi more than me. You are not more obedient than I am. I am speaking my mind. I am airing my concerns so that Peter Obi can become president of Nigeria. I don't want a situation whereby actions that we take today or steps that we take today becomes a problem for us tomorrow. And that is why I am writing or saying this open letter directly to Peter Obi. Please, I want to beg all of you, if you do not agree with my views, it's not compulsory we all agree on the same things all the time. We can disagree to agree. But please don't come and type rubbish in my comment section. I will delete it and I will block you. Obedient or not. No obedient is more obedient than another obedient. Please note that. So, sorry, Mr. Peter Obi. I'm asking this question because the Supreme Court of Nigeria has consistently said or respected in its ruling or in its judgment that the constitution of a party is the foundation upon which that party is built. So if we go by that, if Abure goes to court like he has done now, don't you think that he might win? The reason I'm saying this is we need to look through all of these things so that we avoid actions that, in the end, when we get or when there is a contrary ruling by the Supreme Court, a contrary judgment, we will not now say that the judiciary is biased or they have bought the judiciary. The foundation of a political party is its constitution. According to that constitution, this move that you and Alex Otti made, is it a right move? Will it stand the test of time? Will it stand the test of our judiciary system? Sincere opinion now. I understand that the constitution is crucial. And that is why I am pushing for a new political party where from this set out, from the get-go, every provisions of the Constitution is made to curtail the excesses of individuals. Unfortunately, all the political parties right now do not have such provisions. That's why I'm pushing for it. So I want to ask, and the reason I'm asking is so that we can be sure. I don't want us to engage in a futile solo shadow boxing, or engage in a journey that will end in futility, or in a journey where people outside the party will be looking at us and laughing at us. Already the Labour Party, led by Abure, has made a mess of itself. I wouldn't want us to join in the mess of the Labour Party. So is it constitutional? Have your lawyers advised you that it is a constitutional path, it is a right path to take? For me, I would have suggested that we told the path of a new political party, devoid of any baggage. That would have been my suggestion. If this part ends in reconciliation, fine. But from what we hear Abure and Arabambi say now, they are headed to court. I hope it will not become an embarrassment for us. This is me just airing my opinion. The Constitution of the Labour Party makes provisions for dissolution of Abure. However unconstitutional or illegal we may think that his tenure of chairmanship is, however unconstitutional we may think that the INEC convention is, the Constitution is still there. Is it possible they hide behind it? Another suggestion I would have made is that we would have found a way to infiltrate the National Executive, National Working Committee, to get people who could cave and then pressure Abure to step down, so that we have something that is constitutional, something that the constitution of the party can back. I don't know how we allowed an Abure, the same Abure you stood for, when Arabambi and Akpakpa were fighting him. I would have, and that was why I was calling that time, that we should reach out to Arabambi and Akpakpa so that we can get them to the fold. We would have gotten them to our side. That was my thinking then. And I aired it. Of course, I got bashing for it, but I don't regret it. Because right now, I have been proven right. And I don't want to be proven right again. I want us to take the right steps, because for me, what I want is results. We could have taken that step and we could have gotten them on our side. Right now, we could have used them to follow a constitutional path to getting the National Working Committee to resign. This is what APC and PDP does or do. We saw it with Abdullahi Sule. We saw it with Yocha Ayu. We saw it with them. This is what they do. You look for something that you can use to pressure the chairman to resign. So that way the constitution of the party is respected. But this move smells of illegality to me. It smells of illegality. Well, what do I know? I may not know much. This is just my small thinking or critical analysis of the move that you made. If you're sure that it is the right move, very well continue in it. I just want to see results. If in the end it ends well, fine. But if not, I would regret. It would pain me that we wasted such time. I want a situation whereby an Abure is taken out constitutionally, not in a manner that will now begin to rub mud on our very, very fine cloth. You have a very fine reputation. I'm not by in any way saying you're a perfect human being, but the little reputation that you have, no other politician in Nigeria has it. Not because you are the only best person, no, but because you have been tested with power, position, and money. Others have not been tested. People can argue that the likes of Sowore, the likes of this SDP presidential candidate, that they have integrity too. The likes of Al-Mustafa, they have integrity. But these people have not been tested with ultimate positions and power like you have. And in your test, you passed. And so far, you remain the only person that has passed. And that's one of the qualities that endears you to me. And I would hate to see you take a journey that will end in futility. I would hate to see that. The best option for me, if you ask me, still remains for us to start a fresh political party. It is doable. INEC is bound to register. Once we meet the conditions, we can register it. I admire the fact that you started the obedient movement. We can pursue that. Hold that, set up a website so that people can begin to sign up very quickly across the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. And then we will pursue our Abundance Party agenda, because I know that that is the only way we can open up the political terrain for credible candidates to come up, for new candidates to come up. You need people, Mr. P.O. You need people. You need people who are not used to this cash and carry politics of political parties. People like them Arabambi, them Abure, they are bound in all of the political parties. Even if you go to another smaller political parties, you find them there. So you need people who have good intentions, who are truly and genuinely passionate, who want a new Nigeria. You need those kind of people. And those kind of people can only come when we start this, our Abundance Party thing. I hope that you consider this my open letter, and I wish you success in your endeavor. 2027 is for you, by the grace of God.